Netanyahu is a bad guy.
This is not for me. I'm not interested in this.
Okay, I know.
I know. Sorry.
Let's be good. Let's be good about precious Israel. Let the country commit a genocide. Yeah. Okay.
Zero. I think you guys agree. I fundamentally disagree with you about.
Watch Zionist podcaster Jillian Michaels lose her mind on air after failing to stop young Americans from criticizing her beloved Israel.
Wait, please do not get No, because I didn't want to cover this, and you guys insisted. And I told you, you cover this shit, I'm gonna rip you apart. Told you, you cover this shit, I'm gonna rip you apart.
It turns out, by her own admission in the studio and later in a furious tweet, Jillian Michaels had been pressuring her co-hosts to keep Israel off the show. When they refused to bow to her demands, she snapped and completely lost her mind.
I had a problem with Netanyahu exploiting an assassination in this country for his own political means and purposes, and lying about the nature of his relationship with Charlie Kirk, because Charlie Kirk didn't like Netanyahu, just like any warm-blooded American shouldn't. Netanyahu is a bad guy.
This is not for me. I'm not interested in this.
Okay, I know. I know.
Sorry.
Let's be good. Let's be good about precious Israel. Let the country commit a genocide. Yeah. Okay.
Zero. I think you guys agree. I fundamentally disagree with you about every show doing this. I'm sorry.
Cool. So can we continue the conversation?
Yeah. Let's.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Wow. Okay, guys. So
I'm sorry. It's a foreign country, and we have the right to be as critical of a foreign country as we want. We have the right to be as critical of our own country as we want. And we are Americans.
And you know what? We get in less trouble for being critical of America
100%.
than if we were to be critical of Israel. I'm just like shocked. Yeah, that's when things start to get a little bit weird.
If you have an emotional breakdown every time someone criticizes a foreign country, I really think you should do some self-examination.
I think there's something wrong right now in American culture where there's literally just one country and one government that is just above any and all criticism or backlash.
You know?
That is right. Charlie did say that.
I have less ability sometimes online to criticize the Israeli government about backlash than actual Israelis do. And that's really, really weird.
We should be able to have these conversations because it's taxpayer-funded operations. We are sending so many weapons there. We are taking a beating on the international stage for this country.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about it.
No, it is our right. Hey, I'm not asking permission. It is our right as Americans to talk about anything we see fit. I'm not going to let a foreign country or American supporters of a foreign country to censor me or censor anyone. I'm not suicidal, and if anything happens to me, it's not an accident, okay? I'm just putting it out there. I just wanted to be on the record. So I'm one of their targets, and I welcome their hatred because I think what they do is disgusting. I think what they provide cover for will go down in history as one of the worst genocides in human history. And I live in the United States of America. I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American. I'm not an Israeli. There's no law on the books that indicates that I have to support Israel in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, as Israel continues its genocide against the Palestinian people, I will continue to speak out against them, unafraid. I would never step foot on Israeli soil because I find that government utterly disgusting. And I see that country as a threat, not just to the Palestinian people, but to that entire region, the region of the Middle East. So the only thing they've got left is to try to scare me, intimidate me, and say that they're going to murder me. And guess what? It's not going to work. They do something wrong or evil, and they immediately accuse the person criticizing them for their bad acts of being anti-Semites. But the victim card has expired, okay? Israel's carrying out a genocide right now as we speak. They are engaged in conquest. They are stealing land, not just the Gaza Strip, not just the West Bank, but they've been annexing parts of Syria ever since the fall of Bashar al-Assad. You have Benjamin Netanyahu saying out loud that this is part of the greater Israel project. What more evidence do you need to figure out in your mind that you're the bad guys?